Hi everyone, Dr. Joanne here. Welcome to this video, How to Heal Headaches and Migraines Using Your Mind. I am a mind-body doctor and a mindset coach, and I just want to start off with our disclaimer. This video is not intended for medical advice or treatment, so make sure that you go visit your healthcare provider if you are needing testing or help with anything. But this is to be used in a way to help you connect the dots with how your emotional stress or belief patterns or mental thought patterns might be contributing to your headaches and migraines, and what you need to do, the basic roadmap to get out of this. So let's start with headaches. So I want you to think of headaches as just one possibility. Might be, are you an overthinker or an overanalyzer? Do you just wrestle things to the ground and try to solve all of your problems with your mind, with your head? You might get headaches just from that. And I have another YouTube video called Overthinking and Overanalyzing, something like that, why they don't work or why they're not helpful, something like that. But go ahead and find that if you are an overanalyzer and overthinker, because we're not meant to solve issues in our head. We're meant to ask questions and let the universe bring potential answers to us. So that's one thing. And then how about, just general fear? Sometimes we are afraid of toxins and chemicals. This was me. I had chronic headaches because I was fearful that these chemicals and everything were, harming me. So I have a blog post on that. It was called Me and Mon Paris. That was how I healed myself from chemical sensitivities. I thought these things were harmful to me, so then I would just instantly have a headache. And once I figured out what I was doing and could let that go, then was no longer having headaches. So that was one of my little things that had my attention. General fear. Do you have general fears about something being harmful to you if you smell it, for example, or if you're just around it? That might create a headache. So when you have a headache, you've got to stop yourself and just slow down. What was I just thinking? What was I just doing? Who was I around? Was I triggered in any way? Those are the types of things we have to do. And some of my clients, honestly, if we don't want to do something, but if we're a people pleaser and we think we have to say yes to all the things, sometimes our body helps us say no. So sometimes we can create a headache just to get out of doing something. It becomes our excuse. Nope, I don't want to do that right now because I have a headache. And a lot of people would, a lot of guys would say that, well, women, that's just a common excuse they have so they don't have to have sex. So, and that has come up with my female clients as well. They get sick to their stomach or they have a headache, and you probably hear my dog barking in the background. So you have to ask yourself these things. Is your body saying no for you because there's something that you just really don't want to do? And just as a side note, the whole sex thing, if you come from maybe a culture or a relationship where, for example, the man has been the taker and the woman is just the giver and the pleaser, sometimes the woman just needs a break and she just needs to say no. And so we can create a headache that way. So look at yourself, like just slow down and ponder when you have a headache, what was just going on? Was it something that you were asked to do that you don't want to do? Was something coming up that you don't want to do? Is it an excuse for you? Is your body saying no for you? Or are you overthinking, overanalyzing, or is there a fear about something? So that's generally what's going on with headaches. Everyone's a little bit different, but you might resonate with some things in there, or maybe something I said there helps spark another light or an aha moment, a light bulb to kind of carry on and go a little bit deeper. So let's talk about migraines next. So migraines, in the mindset world, let's just think of this as just a really, really extreme headache where you are forced to shut down. You're forced to go into a dark room. So, mindset wise, what we would say here, what we'd have to ask ourselves is, do I really, really need a break? Like, like I got into a pattern of doing all the things, doing too much, where I need a break that lasts a day, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days. Like I need a reset in a dark room, alone, away from all the kids, away from the family, away from everything. So again, your body will say no for you when you aren't strong enough or you don't feel it's appropriate for you to say no in your everyday life. So it's an excuse. It becomes an excuse to break free and take that break. And don't beat yourself up. And this is not meant to, um, make you feel bad or anything. We're trying to discover underlying patterns that can set you free. Because what I teach women then is, how can we have a sacred no? How can you ask for help, or how can you say no to certain things so that your body doesn't have to do it for you? So we want to, get back into our power, step back into our power, and so that we don't have to go through these body breakdown issues. So another question, are you resisting the flow of life, the general flow of life? Just joy and living and all of these things. Do you have some reason that you're resisting all of that? Or maybe you don't like being driven. Maybe somebody or something is on your case constantly. Hey, you need to do more. Hey, you need to, you know, do more for me, or do all the things, and you just don't like that. You don't have the energy for that. So your body will tell you no, or tell the world no for you. So either one, headaches or migraines, these are so similar, but I want you to contemplate those questions, those statements. And, because once you get going with some of these, it can become a belief like, oh, I have chronic headaches, or I have chronic migraines, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's become such an ingrained pattern, you can break free from it. We just have to figure out what emotional stress pattern, what thought pattern began the whole process. So you got to slow down. You got to see what your triggers are. You've got to really, really look within. When you have a migraine or a headache, stop and slow down. What was your trigger? Who were you with? Were you really wanting to say no to something, but you were saying yes, so your body's telling you no, telling people no for you? You got to look at all of those things. And then once you identify them, then we can do something about it. Then we can turn it around. We can use the tools to heal the emotional patterns, heal the belief patterns, all the things, and then create new habits and new stories to set you free. So it's all about cleaning up those different aspects of where you connect the dots. So if you want some more information, visit my website, drjoannetully.com. If you want to explore this a little bit more, hit the button for a breakthrough session, and you can schedule that, and we can talk and see if there's something that I can help you with. You will walk away with some great information and some coupons if you want to work with me further. And if not, you at least walk away with great information. So check that out. And also on my website, there's a tab for free and low cost trainings. Check out my free webinars there, or check out my other low cost trainings. Dabble in this stuff, or check out my other YouTube videos. But it would help you to look at this from a lot of different angles and start to explore this work to see if you're really ready to heal yourself from this or not. You have to be ready to step in and be so sick and tired of your old patterns that you're ready for something new and different. And it's just going to take getting some new information. And I teach you how to do that for yourself, because I don't want to be your guru. I don't want to just, be your crutch. I want to teach you how to do this for yourself. Connect in with your own guidance system and take it from there. So hopefully that helps. Make sure you like this video, comment if it was helpful for you, share it with others that might need this information, and I will see you in the next video.